Lord and Lady Hardcastle request the pleasure of your company at a masquerade ball celebrating the return of their daughter Evelyn from Paris. Celebrations will take place at Blackheath House over the second weekend of September. Owing to Blackheath's isolation, transport to the house will be arranged for all of our guests from the nearby village of Aberley.
Hi guys, I woke up this morning and I didn't get a shower in, and I was waking up a little bit depressed because I was supposed to revamp my office / craft closet today, and it just wasn't going to happen. Why did I want to do that? Well, it is officially autumn for me. Never mind the disgusting Arizona heat that still permeates the state. Autumn means back to school. So that meant organizing all of my homeschool stuff in this office and everything that I need so that I can get into the school year with the kids. Autumn also means for me cozying up with a blanket and a craft to do, and just having different crafts going over the next 3-ish months as the weather cools down, and my craft closet is disgusting. Now, I wasn't going to be able to do any of that today because my IKEA shipment was supposed to come in yesterday, and then it didn't come, and it got rescheduled for Sunday, which is a week from now. And I was depressed about that this morning, and then by some miracle it showed up this morning. So I am completely refocusing and diving into finish up getting this office / craft closet all organized. Please forgive my un-autumn-like apparel and my generally unkempt appearance today. And please enjoy the magic of organizing that will grace your screen today. After I finish up this project, I will get back to you on all of the future autumn prep things that I have going on this week, and we will jump right into that afterwards. I have needed to get this room under control because I have accumulated a lot of crafting kits and homeschool supplies over the last year, and I already didn't have a good place for any of it except this empty closet. So it all just ended up in piles or on the floor, and I was ready to make a big new order of craft supplies for the fall and winter months, but I knew I couldn't do that until I had a better storage system for my supplies. I buy a lot of crafts from my daughter through crafter.com. Their kits are so easy to follow and very high quality, and we've accumulated so many. A seed bead kit, a bookmaking kit, a macrame kit, and she is currently learning amigurumi and has a collection of crafts she's still getting to, like a felt wreath, soap, bath bombs, and knitting socks. To add to that craft pile, I have also begun crocheting and doing embroidery in the last year. And I'm ready to get back to my sewing machine that I've walked away from since I last got pregnant, roughly a year ago. I've bought woodworking kits for my sons and a set of 14 boxes or so of world history kits. I have fabric and flowers and paper, so much paper, and I desperately needed to get it all organized so I wasn't overwhelmed with all of the crafts at my fingertips, or buried beneath stacks of other crafts. Hi guys, what a night I have planned. The kids are in bed, except the baby, which my husband is putting down right now, and then I just am going to get into autumn. My goal is to kind of get the house set up so that it's ready for fall, and when the kids wake up, it's all going to be fall-esque and we can kind of step into the season. It's hard to jump into the season during the day right now because we are still having 100-degree days in September, which is wild to me. In case you guys haven't seen, Phoenix has hit 100 days of over 100 high weather, and yes, we are dying over here. We don't want it. We're done. So to get ready for fall, I'm just kind of doing it in my own house. I'm trying to do what I can at home and let the world be what it is. So I got my craft closet done. It's looking so nice. I'm finally able to get to some other projects and not have to worry about that. I'm gonna show you one of the projects I've been working on pretty quickly here. It's something my daughter and I have been working on, and we're both pretty excited about it. But before I get into that, I wanted to share with you guys some autumn things that I got from World Market, Amazon, and Hobby Lobby, just to get me kind of into the mood. So let's just start with that. Okay, so let's start with Hobby Lobby. So this is one of the first things I got this season. It is a little pumpkin mug, and they have this one and then they have a white one at Hobby Lobby, and they're just so cute. It's very pumpkin-y. I have a fair amount of autumn mugs that I put out around this time, and you guys will get to see that when we change up our decor tonight. But this is going to be going up there with all of them, and I don't even remember all the ones that I have right now, but I'm excited to get to add this one to the little stash that I have. Okay, second from Hobby Lobby, I got a puzzle for us to do together. There we go, now you can see it. We were really trying to find a fall puzzle that didn't have any dogs in it. We're not really a dog or a cat family, and I'm like definitely allergic to cats, so I'm really not a cat person. Nothing against people who like cats and dogs, but we're just not a pet family like that. We might have fish someday, maybe birds. I'd like having birds, but this one just has birds kind of all over it, and it looks a lot like some of the photos that we've seen of Vermont. And I think if we ever did move outside of Arizona, we would probably move there, because a lot of the laws favor the things that we like, such as like homeschooling and that kind of thing. And otherwise it's just beautiful, and we really like the idea of being able to go to farmers markets, which is very plentiful up in that region. But most of all, we would just love to see the seasons. We don't get the seasons here in Arizona at all. Leaves start falling maybe like a couple weeks before Christmas, and so it just does not feel festive very easily. So this is just kind of a dream puzzle, something that we would love to be able to look outside and see at this time of year. Okay, so moving on to Amazon. I got two things on Amazon. Okay, so here's what I'm starting with. It looks like, here, I'll back up for you so you can see what's going on. It's just a garland. It's really super pretty. It has these gorgeous like pine cones and orange and pumpkins, and it's just really super cute. And at first I was thinking I wanted to put it on the banister, but it came a lot shorter than I was expecting. And so probably what I'll end up doing is putting it on the table with the other thing that I got from Amazon. So let's look at that. Okay, so this is thing number 2 that I got from Amazon. Each of these little glasses is supposed to be for a tea light. And so I'm just gonna put little tea lights in it, and it'll go on our table, and we'll get to dress up our dining room a little bit more, because we don't really dress it up very much. At least not when it's not Christmas. At Christmas we really dress it up, but we don't dress it up otherwise. And so this will give it a little bit of a fall look. Okay, back to sitting. So the other things that I got were from World Market. I'm excited about that. I got a lot more things from World Market last year, and so going this time, I kind of had to step back because a lot of the things were the same and I didn't want to overdo it. So I also got 2 things from World Market. One was, if you remember the closet behind me, the craft closet, I had a big bag of flowers up at the top, and I had one little basket that I could kind of fit all of the greens and whites into. But here we go. I got myself a nice basket that I can fit a bunch of colorful flowers in. There's room for more, there's tons of space in here. And so I can keep building out my flower collection with all of the events that I have to decorate for. And so yes, I got that. It's great, and it fits right here under my desk, which is wonderful. Okay, and last but not least, I got this pear cardamom drink. It is a French soda made in France for over a century apparently. But me and my husband get this every fall because it's just so delicious. And they have it like all throughout the year, so sometimes we get it not in the fall. But they have like a strawberry basil one, and I think there's another one. But kind of in that same area, there's like a lot of rose elderflower drinks and like just other things like that are just delicious. I think they're really good. And they had some more there that I hadn't seen before that I really want to try. So just food for thought. But this pear cardamom one is just, in fact, my husband's already been stealing from it. And I think it's my turn. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. I love it so much. So yeah, go get this if you can, if it's close by. It's so delicious. Okay, so for the rest of the night, the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna make a treat, and it's not quite time for warm apple cidery, hot cocoa-y, that kind of snacks. It's still too hot here, and so we're going for something cold. And I actually have a fudge recipe. I don't know if it's technically fudge, but I started making it. Well, I made my first batch ever right before I had my daughter 3 months ago, and I saved it in my freezer so that after I gave birth I would have like a quick snack that I could go get. And my husband brought it to me like one of the first days after giving birth, and I took a bite and I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way that this isn't like filled with tons of sugar. Like it was really, really good. So when I finally was able to get out of bed and go look for the recipe, it had no sugar in it except for the sugar that was like in the 60% chocolate that we put in. But other than that, no sugar. It's just like coconut milk, salt on top, dates, tahini paste, which like kind of was a weird one to me, but I had some, so I was like, yeah, I'll try the recipe anyway. If it's disgusting, then whatever. So I tried it and it was amazing, and I've continued to make it as a snack since because I don't feel very guilty when I'm eating it, but it tastes so good. So we're gonna make a batch of that tonight, and then we're gonna dive into decorating the house. I have a box of autumn decor that we're gonna get out. We'll kind of do what we can, just getting the house to feel a little more like autumn. I'll show you the project that I'm working on somewhere in there with my daughter, and I'm very excited about it. And yeah, I think that's it. Probably my husband and I will end up watching like a Western tonight or something because he's feeling in the mood to watch a Western, and I haven't watched one in a really long time, so why not?
Let's say it's a boat that we're all in together, that barely stays afloat while we all discuss the way.
Hi guys, so we just finished making our little dessert, the fudge. And so now we're gonna get jumping into decorating and getting all of our fall stuff out. I have this box behind me of all of the stuff that my husband grabbed out of our storage. I also have the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle on audiobook, so I'm gonna be listening to that while I work on this. I wanted kind of a spooky story to be able to listen to while I was decorating, to kind of get into the fall autumn vibes. I don't know how spooky it is. I know she is dying and the main character is seeing it from different points of view. I don't really know the details. I asked my mom for a story and this was one that she gave me, so we'll see. Haven't read it yet. I feel like everybody in the world has, so I'm just like the last one to the party. Oh well. But it seemed very I don't know, dark academia kind of feeling, or old money maybe. Old money meets murder, and so I thought that would kind of just be the right vibe for me to get into decorating for autumn. So we're just gonna jump in and do it. But actually, before we do that, I'm gonna show you really quickly the project that my daughter has been working on. Okay, so things aren't looking like particularly tidy right now, but I have this little table set up that I was working on today. I was doing some photos for my daughter's website for the project that she's working on, and so I just kind of want to show it off for a second, show you what I've been working on with her, and we will get back to the night. So here it is. So my daughter has been working on these sticker packs that she wanted to do. She saw me doing some sticker packets for my website, and I told her that I was going to give up doing that because it was just a lot of work and really exhausting. And she said, no, stickers are so cool and we need to do more. And we started thinking of all these ideas for different stickers that we could do. And so we started with just some seasonal ones. Here's the spring one that we did together, summer. Now these are not our artwork, but we did curate the themes and the styles. We did basically all of it with AI, but she got to decide how she wanted to put them together, and she got to pick the different stickers that she wanted, so like a penguin or a winter angel. Let's see if that, well, there we go. A snowman, a stocking. These were all her ideas, and I helped her to curate them and get them into a good format. So that's what she's been working on. So I'm just going to leave a link down in the description to her website so that if you are interested in getting those stickers, maybe for your daughters or for yourself for journaling, whatever, you can grab those, or you can at least sign up for emails so you know when they're going to launch, because we're not quite ready to launch yet. We're going to create a few more packets, a few more collections. You can sign up for emails there. Just so you know, these stickers, I'm going to show you the autumn ones because that's the season that we're going into. They're really like detailed. I love all of the detail in them, and besides just the detail, they're matte stickers and they are really impressive. Actually, we got some of the best paper products that we could. I took one off one of the first days that we made them. We made like a tester sheet, and I put it on my hand, and it stayed on my hand for forever, and I had trouble getting it off. So they're also supposed to be waterproof, so if that helps at all, if you want to put it on a water bottle or something. I don't think they are weatherproof, so if you put them on your car, they're probably going to fade and whatnot, but they're really great for journaling and doing any like home projects. So great for kids, great for you if you like to journal. And anyway, so that's the project that we're kind of excited to be working on at our house right now. So without further ado, let's go decorate for autumn.